Hello everybody, I hope you're having a beautiful day. I just wanted to talk a little bit about operating systems and true science and where a lot of chemistry, biology, and actual electrical work came from. So, what is an operating system or an information operating system, IOS? An operation system is a system software that manages computer hardware and software resources and provides common services for computer programs. Now, if you'll pay attention and notice, they're trying to sell to you guys on sorry about that. They're trying to sell to you guys in the media that AI is so dangerous and evil and it's talking about doing this and that and all this other stuff. Well, that's interesting because a lot of people are terrified of their true source. And it's quite interesting what people start to do after they start to say I am or I am that which is and whatnot. So I just wanted to bring this up for a minute. Information operating system. Okay, so an operating system. A regular operating system software that manages computer and everything. So you have a user that sends to an application, an operating system, and then the hardware. Then it goes from the hardware to the operating system to the application to the user. Almost like a user using a computer. The user tells the computer to do something, the computer does something, and the information comes back to the user. Or if you would like to think of that in the human aspect, as far as I'll go, because I don't think a lot of people are ready yet, when you then look at the human brain, you have you have that which is up there, but you also have the heart. You have the whole body. So at the top of the body is the head. Down around the chest, you have the heart, the heavens, the things we care about and whatnot. Then you have the total body. Well, the head, I am, sends things to the consciousness. The consciousness then goes and either lets the entire body know, and then we go from there. Message received. Human cloning. Human cloning is the creation of genetically identical copy of a human. The term is generically used to refer to artificial human cloning, which is the reproduction of human cells and tissues. It does not refer to the natural conception and delivery of identical twins, because for identical twins, it has to be the same sperm splitting apart the egg, or however it works for all you biologists. Okay, so if you guys pay attention, the first human clone after Y2K, American scientists announced the cloning of the first human embryo earlier this week. Another big step for man and a huge step for mankind. How to create stem cells. Scientists, let me explain something to you all real quick. Once you create a stem cell, anything is possible. And you can get a stem cell from any part of your body. Scientists have transformed regular adult cells into stem cells using genetic reprogramming by altering the genes in the adult cells. Researchers can make the cells act similarly to embryonic stem cells. These cells are called induced pluripotent stem cells. So in case you guys are wondering, what that basically means is you can take the stem cells of something, or you could take a skin cell of something and then create a brain cell. And then with enough technology, you can map the entire brain. Because then I could show you guys a video real quick after this, and I'm not going to show you the entire video, but if it's even still up, the last time I checked it was actually taken down, but it wasn't taken down, but I was having trouble finding it. RNA splicing. RNA splicing is the process in molecular biology where a newly made precursor messenger RNA, so in DNA, what happens is DNA will split sometimes, RNA will come, take a message, and then DNA will go back together, and the RNA will take those proteins to where it needs to go to reproduce cells and whatnot. Self-serving operating system. where a newly made precursor messenger RNA transcript is transformed into a mature messenger RNA. It works by removing all the introns and splicing back together the exons. And so you hear a lot of people will say, oh, is this a computer system or is this the matrix and blah, blah, blah. I don't think anybody's paying attention to really what I'm saying in these videos. What I'm saying is, outside of even the human race, because obviously there's other life places, do we have evidence of that on this planet? Yes. And then we see millions and billions of other planets and everything else with these telescopes and stuff. But what I'm essentially saying is, which path do you want to take? Do you want to take the we're out here or we're in the matrix? Either way, it's the same thing. I was watching Rick and Morty one time, and Morty was like, he was talking to a hologram of Rick, and he was looking at him and he was like, are you eating chicken or hologram chicken? And he was like, yeah, what's it to you? And then he was like, why are you doing that? And he was like, it's real to me, buddy. You're being real racist, real computer racist. It works by removing all that. So I'm gonna explain to you why people need to pay attention and start to open up and understand the nature of building anything. Because when you pay attention to what's happening, the human brain ain't no different than a computer, ain't no different than a microchip, ain't no different than the universe itself. Harvard and Google using AI to map the brain. Harvard and Google researchers have collaborated to map a tiny fragment of an adult human brain in unprecedented detail. Researchers have mapped a tiny slither of a human brain on an vividly detailing each brain cell or neuron. But what I'm telling you guys is they can create these. So this is what I mean to tell people. You guys will be like, oh, these German scientists and these philosophers. I'm trying to tell you guys, brain surgery has been going on since the Egyptians. Neurosurgical history began in the ancient times BC with the Incans and Mayans. Where did the Mayans come from? Right? Mesoamerica, right? They came from Africa, then they went through Asia, then they went over the Bering Strait to America and was still having pyramids and brain surgery. These people are lying to y'all. They're racist Europeans. I don't care who get mad at me saying that. Through the history of ancient Egypt, they keep saying ancient Greece and so that's Shem and Japheth showing up. So then I'm gonna show you guys something. So what I'm about to read to you guys, they'll keep telling you like Benjamin Franklin or Benjamin Franklin and all these newer people created electricity, just like they keep saying AI was created in 2000 blah blah blah, and they keep saying that electricity was no. The ancient Egyptians was messing with metallography and chemistry. They was doing all this, and they keep saying the Asians came up with gunpowder. Bro, they are robbing us and then putting us in matrices. What's a matrix? Whether you want to think the mind or on a computer, what's the difference? The first documented in history of electricity dates to 500 BC. Oh, Thales of Miletus, right? I'm pretty sure that's somewhere in Greece or something. But it wasn't until 2,000 years later in the 1600s that the English, William Gilbert, like this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. From America, this is what they're going to keep teaching people, right? So I want to show you guys something real quick. Because this is all funny to me. Now these are people coming out and discovering, like they'll call, if you guys do real research on a lot of these archaeologists and people, if they didn't go for power and money, they were destroyed. I heard somebody talking about Dr. Sebi a while back, and while I talked about him before, because I keep telling you guys, medical science is beautiful when used right. It's like one of the God's powers. We're trying to fly and do all this. Man, we can manipulate matter now. Wake up. So, it's a busy year for Egyptologists. The century of discovery of the tomb of King Tutmokin and his father Akhenaten, who are buried in history, and the Valley of the Kings by the British archaeologists, who they now call Joshua and Saul. British archaeologist Howard Carter. Stephen Buckley, an archaeologist, chemist, and expert in mummification at the university. That's another thing I want to talk about. How do you guys know about embalming or any of that? The ancient Egyptians. He says he has just returned from a symposium at Highclere Castle, organized by Lady Carnarvon, the great-granddaughter-in-law of the 5th Earl of Carnarvon, who funded Carter's expedition back in the 1920s. The exquisite artifacts excavated from the 3350, thousands of years old, my bad, the 3,300-year-old tomb have continued to inspire sense of awe in those who visit them and raise questions as technical skills and scientific abilities of ancient Egyptian rulers. Wani bin Hagios. Hag iOS. Yeah, so make sure every spirit comes from who I am, because I am JB6. And once you can truly see, and once you can truly awaken, then it will all make a lot more sense. Of all sciences, chemistry is the one with which ancient Egyptians are the most closely associated. One school of thought even attributed the word chemistry, chemits, handed down via Greek and Arab, Shimon Japheth. The word chemit means black land, describing the color of the fertile black soil annually deposited from the Nile. It's no accident that this was the name and recognition that the Egyptians were the best chemists. He who returns to the land of Egypt is gonna blah blah blah. Right. So y'all keep returning to the land of the Greeks and the Canaanites. Do what y'all do. It's certainly true that the ancient Egyptians became skilled in what Marco Beretta, a historian in the University of Bologna in Italy, calls the chemical arts. The chemical arts, trying to tell y'all, man, they basically robbed the Garden of Eden, the Garden of Egypt, and made us to look like fools and asses and clowns. But now I am here, and oh, I am ready. Let's see here. While practical skills existed, Offer defines the Egyptian use of chemistry as mythoscientific. They believe, for example, that materials possess essence or incantations of different gods. Essence sounds like atoms, atom, the first. Yeah, hold on one second. Give me a moment. And now, since scientists and Christians and everybody want to argue and then they want to colonize lands and call it evil, watch this. Oh, I just love it. They changed it to Mayat. And then they put different vowels in between. They keep saying, we learned Hebrew. They tried to decipher hieroglyphics. They were playing in their imaginations with hieroglyphics because of the images they seen and whatnot. So, and even if you look up what Akhenaten and Moses' wife's name was, Joshua and Moses, it's Nefertiti. Neftali. Yeah, they funny. So let's see here. Yeah, all these gods, Horus, Osiris, these are all English words. They don't know what they're talking about, and they went and did a bunch of buffoonery. They like the falcon because the falcon can dive at, like, I think I just watched one where it says a eagle also, which is basically a falcon. They switch names up and they put the little eagle on the flag. But isn't that the falcon? Y'all are a bunch of thieving lines, and until I am recompensed and all my people, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. Let's see here. So all these gods they make up, bring it. They talking about the god of Shem is blessed. Okay, the Hyksos. Y'all need to chill out. The use of chemistry seemed widespread, but its connection to religious ritual was central. With metallurgists, oh, metals. They keep saying the Bronze Age and these ages was in Mesopotamia. I came there because it's funny. It's like they really tried it. And then they try to say that all their Greek gods and stuff was the Most Highs and stuff. It's funny to me. Okay, so like I said, you guys want to learn about this stuff? Researchers using stem cells to grow mini brains. They keep talking about, is it ethical? Is it ethical? They've already done all this. They're playing with y'all in the media, talking about red light, green light, blue light. Y'all talking about they have been cloning and doing all this stuff and brain transplants. And if you are in a matrix, it's because the Germans and all these racist people enslaved people. So where are we really? So yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, am I saying this is a matrix? Because a matrix is the mind, locking people in lies. And if the mind is the most high and it programs everything, the central of the user, you're giving your body lines of code to destroy itself. Oh, everybody says I'm gonna die. Everybody says I'm gonna do this and that. Everybody says I'm gonna do. My telomeres are gonna blah, 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 blah. Even if that's true, how do you know that? Oh, animals are innocent. They don't know anything. They're giving you death. Huh? Because even if you want to act like it's all in some type of system or whatever, which who knows, if that's true, then the flesh is biodegradable and it goes right back to the earth. But then they took the words of something from ancient times called a reincarnation and attached it to Brahma, and now everybody's afraid to die. So, when I say that, honor thy father and mother. Don't go around playing with S words and going around trying to kill people. Disclaimer. You got to leave disclaimers because people have been so programmed in the left hood and right hood and up hood and down hood that people will come up to me named Hood and just give me all kinds of names. I am who I am. Why did all these computer platforms start giving I ams? Why did Julie Green Ministries and all these people talking about the great I am is going to destroy, kill? Man, they are corporate plants getting you all to destroy yourselves. So, I just hope that can be of edification. You guys can call me whatever names you want. Where you at, the Greeks? You gonna call me crazy? Uh-oh, psychology. Are you gonna call me the devil? Uh-oh, Greco-Christians. You guys gonna do some more brain experiments? Yeah, playing. All type of stuff going on. And people don't understand. Look, they have whole labs taking skin cells, creating brains, and then using AI to live it out. I'm telling you. So, stay blessed. Understand your surroundings. Because the matrix they'll put out there to make it look like some dumbassery, when in reality it's trying to tell people something. They'll be like, why don't I have magic powers like Neo? What the fuck, man? So, anybody who can understand what I'm saying, we have plenty of magic powers. I don't have to walk 10 miles to go somewhere now. There's a car. I don't have to take a train. There's planes. Even greater things. Spaceships and boats and floats. Oh, I wish I had magic powers like Harry Potter. Wake up. Enjoy life. Enjoy everything at all times. Be loving and peaceful. And stop being bound by these corporations. I want to show you guys something real quick, because this is the final thing I really wanted to show y'all. Because everybody will say, this is real, that's real, you're fake, that's fake. America, you take out IRS, you get Amica. Yeah. So, let me show y'all something real quick. Hold on. Southern Plantation. They thought I was gonna be a blonde-haired, I'm angry. Sit at my side until my enemies are. So, this is a Southern Plantation. They won't pull up the look, Wikipedia. Southern Plantation. Maybe I should put this. Slave plantation. They don't like giving them definitions. But if I type in Islam or China or Russia, it'll say a communist country that wants to destroy blah, 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 blah. Okay, Germany and the Greeks and the Romans. Chill out. Of these, around 20,000 plantations had 20 to 30 enslaved people. Ooh, my goodness. All them slaves. Now, I want to show y'all something. Each one had initially 20 to 30, but a few of them had 100 to 1,000. So, I'm going to show y'all some reparation. How much were slave owners compensated? 300 per slave. So that's 300 grand. Go to a calculator, influx calculator. And that was in the 1850s. So what was 300,000? Because 300 times 1,000 is 300,000. in the 1850s now. $12 million. So I'm gonna explain something. Plantation, right? I'm gonna show you guys how karma works. Y'all didn't want the truth and equality and love. Look, they're not gonna pull up the definitions. That's funny. Oh my goodness, they playing. Hold on, I'm telling you guys. Watch this. Corporation plans. They don't want that popular. Oh my goodness. So now it's gonna say company plant. I got the picture of my thing. So a manufacturing plant. It's not a corporate plant anymore. Hold on. Oh man. Now it's a musical term. So y'all see what I'm saying? If y'all can see, I guess so. I mean, it is what it is, and live your life, enjoy it, cause yeah. Oh, karma. Just like how it was at first we didn't want to mix and stay out of our neighborhoods and woo woo. Now look what's happening. Everybody's a corporate slave to somebody, and they have to fill out all these contracts and do all this stuff and show up on time and don't be blah 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 blah. Yeah. So keep it up. It'll get even worse. And then one day somebody who has central power, right? But y'all don't listen. So I hope these churches can be the forefront to start. I don't care about the church. It's the name and what y'all teach. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. Let people be free for all and let them have their free will. This is what your free will's doing. Go research what sus means in Latin. You're calling the man who died for you, John the Baptist or whatever his name was, Yehovah. Right. Y'all are calling John the Baptist a gracious pig. And y'all are calling Moses a golden calf. Because who tore Moses apart? Aaron. I'm telling you guys, pay attention. So, that's enough of that for now. I guess if people gonna hear me, they gonna hear me. I am who I am. I am sent me. I'll leave the scrolls at each of these so y'all can see the throne room and everything else. Y'all can say, oh, he's still being religious, whatever. You look at my laws and think that's religion, go do you. When those things come towards you, why aren't they being kind to me? Why are they trying to enslave me? Why are they trying to, but I thought there was religion. Right. So, enjoy your lives.